హ్మ్? అక్కడ ఆఫ్ చేశాడా? ఓకే. సో సో ఎనీ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఆన్ ఎస్టర్డే కాన్సెప్ట్ టెరాఫార్మ్? సో డే 2, ఎనీ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఫ్రమ్ ఎనీవన్? సో MKDIR డే 3 స్టేట్ ఫైల్. CD డే 3 స్టేట్ ఫైల్. క్లియర్ నా? Okay. So today complete focus on state file, how state file will work, the importance of the state file for the Terraform. So we can discuss. Okay. No screen. Just create a directory only. So okay, let's take a sample any code. For example, I'm taking instance main.tf. So you got an idea, right? Output.tf and all. No need to explain right again. Provider.tf. US East one. Even no need to mention if I configure the keys. విండోస్ క్లోజ్ చేసొచ్చు కదండి. ప్రొజెక్టర్ ఆఫ్ చేయకు, అలానే ఉంచేసే బ్యాచ్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత. మొత్తం అన్ని సౌండ్స్ బాగా ఎక్కువ వస్తుంది, డిస్టర్బెన్స్. ఓకే. వేరియబుల్ డాట్ టిఎఫ్. సో and terraform.tfrs, I'm taking the AMI, or you can create a terraform.tfrs also. Better. The name should be same, okay? Otherwise, explicitly you have to mention terraform.tfrs. Done. Clear, na? So day 3, I have created main.tf, provider.tf, variable.tf, terraform.tfrs. 4 files. Okay. And now Terraform init. Which version it is taking? Latest version. Why? I haven't mentioned any version constraint inside. Okay. Okay. So Terraform plan. So what we can see here? First, yeah, verify. So desired state is creation of server, right? Current state not exist, right? So definitely see state file will. Oh, let's wait. Remove this. Again run plan. Default subnet it will take. Oh, keys needs to be configured. AWS configure. Secret key. Clear na? Now, okay, key is configured. Now run Terraform plan. One to add, right? One server is going to create. Now state file is not updated, right? First state file will create after apply only. Understand? So let's understand now. So this is configuration file. I'll take a new slide better. This is configuration file. So configuration file means main.tf and all. Main.tf. Okay. And this is remote. Okay. Cloud. AWS cloud. Okay. So what I'm creating here? EC2 instance. I'm creating a EC2 instance. Okay. So this server create into cloud, right or not? So first request will go to cloud. We don't have any state file, right? First time. So that's what there is no state. So request will go directly AWS cloud and create a resources as per as per configuration file, right or not? Configuration file means what? Main file, main.tf. So which one is desired state? Yeah, desired state is this one. What about this one? Current state. Clear na? Whenever you can run Terraform apply, one instance will create or not? After create instance, state file will update the information, inventory information, metadata information of the server completely. See, state file creating. Now you can see you are unable to open the state file. Process is initializing now. See. So now process is initiating. Now you can see you are unable to open. After complete the instance creation, you can open the state file. Created, right? Now you can check. These and all what? EC2 information. Let's go to check instance. One instance is running or not? So this instance complete information, public IP, private IP, host name type, everything will be tracking by state file. Everything is tracking. Why? You may add a change in EC2 instance. Any change you can add. Definitely the change related information should have state file. So that state can compare desired state and current state. Clear now? Tell me now, what is state file? So state file update or not? State file keeping which information? Metadata of remote resources information. Always state file compare desired state and remote state. So priority give towards the desired state, not remote state. Understand? Okay. Tell me, what is state file now? What is state file? So state file is a JSON file. JSON file where it can track all the remote information. Remote means current state. Cloud, yeah, remote information. It will track remote information. So this is also called current state. Okay. Now, see, this is what? State file. Clear or not? This is state file. Clear na? Now, when the state file will create after first Terraform apply, right or not? After first Terraform apply, state file will be created. Okay. State file contains what? Remote information, remote resources information. Okay. Now guys, let's see here. First time I ran, server created, state file updated, right? Now again, see, my desired state is what? Main.tf resource. Now without doing any change, my desired state changes are 0. Now I'm not doing any changes. If I run Terraform plan, first request will go to where? First request will go to TF state. TF state compare desired state, current state. No change, right? Desired state and current state. So it will give 0 changes. So see, whenever you can run Terraform plan, you can see here. Refreshing state means what? Collect the information from remote again. Any changes are there. Next run, maybe it will collect the information from the remote and compare with the desired state configuration file. No changes. So no changes. Clear na? Now, if I delete a state file, if I delete state file, what will happen if I run again? It will create a new resource. See, whenever state file will create na system, there is no any tracking of existing resources. Existing resources which you are created by using day 3 repository. If you delete a state file, system can understand day 3 repository configurations, all are new configurations. This is created before system does not understand the reason state file if you delete. Clear na? So state file is very, very important file for the Terraform. By mistakenly delete also, complete project will unsync with cloud. Again, you have to write many processes are there in the background. That's what state file keep in the local is not recommended. We have to keep in remote, safe place. We'll discuss later. We have a Terraform Okay, now you can see. Yeah, now you can see. If I run Terraform apply again, zero changes, right or not? Zero changes. No changes. Clear na? No changes. Now go to desired state. I'm going to change here test. Instance name is, I'm going to change to test. Now desired state changes there or not now? Yes, desired state changes will be there. Now if I go to Terraform TF state file, still dev is there, test is there? Dev only there, right or not? So this state is not update. After run, refresh state, collect the new information from the remote, right or not? Before that, request will go to where? State file. State file inside dev is there. Configuration file inside test is there. So state file follow towards to desired state to current state, not current state to dev state. Sorry, current state to desired state. If it will follow current state to desired state, what will happen? Test will change to dev. This is not my requirement, right? My requirement I can update into configuration file. State file has to follow my instructions. So what state file will do? My end test is, my end dev is there, but configuration update to test. Okay, I need to update in the remote end dev to test. Understand? Towards the desired state to current state. Priority will be desired state, not current state. Understand? If current state priority means state file will change local test to dev. This is not our requirement. Change into remote, right? Whenever I run Terraform plan, request will go to where first? State file. State will collect the information from the remote refresh state. Okay, my end still dev is only there, but configuration and test is there. So desired state to current state, my job is to maintain. So it will modify the change. See? Why not destroy? Instance name to change, it's not unique. No need to destroy the server. Automatically it will change. Run Terraform apply. One change, right? Let's go and log in a server. You can see here. Instance name updated as a test. Okay, let me delete this server. Test. Clear na? Now tell me state file inside dev is there or test is there? See, update already. Test. Clear everything, everyone? How state file will work? Local changes, desired state changes give a priority to update into the remote. Okay, this is case 1. Case 2, if I delete state file, create a new resources. Next, use case 3. If you do changes in the remote end, so I can keep tag is test here. If I go to remote, I'm going to change this is test to dev. Okay, and now if I run Terraform plan, tell me the expected result. I changed what here dev name. Still dev is there or dev will replace with test? Dev will, see, let's go to state file. State file inside what will be there still? Test. While collecting the information time, The tag is test. Recently changed tag is dev directly to the console, not through configuration. When you run Terraform plan, what stateful will do? Collect the info from remote. Okay. So collect the info from remote. Now you can see what I did changes here. Dev. So nowhere is there dev. Why? That change you not applied through desired state. Understand? So for example, this change will not update here. When you do apply only, you can see Terraform apply, collect the information and update here first. Which information will collect from the remote? Dev information. Collect the information, dev information, update here and go to the main.tf. This is test. Again, replace dev with test. Clear? Now test will be there or dev will be there? So manual changes will automatically override by desired state changes. If someone manually modifies something, that will be change automatically with your desired change. See, one changed. Now you can go and check. See, dev updated as a test. Now you can go and check state file inside. Which one is there? Test. Tags test. Clear, na? Yeah. So manual changes, if anyone can do the manual changes, the manual changes respective of the code base is there in the desired state, automatically it will delete, override the changes with your desired change. Clear, na? So every time we have to run Terraform plan, not Terraform apply. By seeing Terraform plan only, what changes are going to made, you can understand first. If you need okay, then apply. Otherwise, do the changes into code level. For example, due to emergency, I have changed this prod. Okay, due to emergency, I have changed into prod at the time. But code, Terraform code, I didn't find where exactly code exists in my repository. This is important change. So I have already logged in the console. So I did a changes directly. What I need to do next? Later? Huh? So this change is supposed to do through Terraform. But I didn't find at the time the code base where exists exactly at the time. But I know where to do the change. Immediately I done the changes into manually. Next, what I need to do? For example, if you leave it, you forget about this, for example, due to some other work, you forget. What will happen next? If someone can run Terraform, your change will replace with the desired state or not again? Again, same issue will come or not? That's what, if Terraform plan runtime, they can understand why this change is modified by someone. They can check the GitHub commit histories. Who done this change? They will ping to you why you have done manually directly. Yeah, at that time some work is there, you can say. Then you are supposed to update code also, right? Later. If you update code, no changes, remote and desired. Now, otherwise, what will happen? Drift will come. Drift means what? Manual, remote, or not same. This is called drift. Clear, na? So, but I'm not doing any change in the desired state. But still drift is showing here. Why? Someone did the changes in the remote. That will not inform to you all. So you don't know, right? For example, this code. Here, I'm adding a S3 bucket information. S3 bucket information. Here, I'm just writing here bucket equal to something. Okay. Now, I thought this is already created long ago. So if I run Terraform plan, let me do the change here prod, right? Already someone did changes manually. Now, what I thought, when I run Terraform plan, I can expect only change related S3 only, right? One to add. I expect one to add. Why S3 resource block I have added, right? Yeah. See, 1 to add is fine. This is my change. Why 1 to change? I did not do any changes, right? Why 1 to change? I can understand. What is the change I can see here? Oh, this is changing prod to test. Immediately I'll go to GitHub repository. Who done this changes prod to test? I will verify. Then I'll ping to him. So you have done the changes, right? Is this real changes? Do I need to update the code? You need to ask to them. If yes, you can do ask them to update the code first. Clear na? You have to wait until complete his part. Otherwise, what will happen? Your S3 will create plus this will change as a prod remote server inside, right or not? This is we have to take care in the this is called drift. Drift means what? The changes are not related by you. Whatever the changes are impacting by other did some changes. This is called drift. Desired state to current state. I can see some drift in the my Terraform code 1 to change. Who did this change? Can you please fix the issue immediately? I need to run my code. You have to say that. So okay, if this said prod only write, for example, what you can do? Here you can update prod. Now again run Terraform plan. How many changes you can see? Zero. 1 to add. Okay, changes are zero. Correct. Changes are zero. 1 to add for S3. This is my change. My change, right? S3 is my change now. I know this is created by me. Yeah, 1 to add. What is that? S3. Oh, okay. This is what I have added, right? You can run. Clear the concept, everyone? Wait, Akash, I'll explain, please. Why you can edit the shadefile first? Okay. Statefile not created by us. We are not supposed to do any changes in the statefile. Okay. And the next concept, next understanding. Guys, now tell me this is my server, right? Let's create a AM role. EC2 to admin. Let's go to instance. I'm attaching role. Clear na? This instance created by Terraform, but manually I have attached IAM role. Clear na everyone? Okay. Now, okay, I'm removing S3 bucket here. Now tell me, manually I did changes. I have attached IAM role. Now, if I run Terraform plan, expected result is what? Expected result is what? IAM role will be detached or no changes in the IAM role part. Guess. ఏదో ఒకటి గెస్ చేయండి అటా ఇటా ఏదో చెప్పండి ఎస్ ఆర్ నో detached attach oh maybe detach detached one change one destroyer. Why? S3 already S3 not created. S3 created oh sorry, then add a code. Okay, add a code better. S3 already created, right? I don't know S3 created or not. Okay, now S3 change, no change. Tell me now if I run Terraform plan, zero changes or one change? Zero changes or one change? Why one change? IAM role will be detached, right? Yes. IAM role will be detached. Run Terraform plan. Yes, don't try it. Wait. It will give the result 0 changes, actually. S3 information collecting, EC2 information collecting, state file. No changes, right? Why? Run Terraform apply auto approve also. Now you can understand one more important point for the state file understanding. Plan 0 changes means apply also 0 changes, right? If I go and check my EC2, still IAM role is there or not? There. Why? Simple logic here. Desired state inside any IAM role entry is there. That's what state will skip that. Maintain the desired state to current state, right? Desired state inside, if you write a IAM role attached code to instance, then only it will track. If IAM entry is not there, desired state inside IAM entry is not there, right? Terraform state will skip that. Desired state to current state means what? Desired state, whatever parameters you pass, this only it will check. Why tax side, tax information will change? Tax related code updated right here already. But IAM related code is not there here. That's what Terraform will not disturb any remote changes directly. Unless you can add a related code already in the desired state. Clear, na? Yeah, it will skip if it will not in the main.tf. Simple. Yeah, we are not creating through Terraform IAM. For example, if you create IAM role and attach to EC2 instance through Terraform, if someone can detach IAM role and attach different one, this will automatically change. Why? Maintain the desired state as a current state. Otherwise, current state changes will not disturb by state file if related code base is not there in the main.tf. Clear now? This is very important understanding. Any questions from anyone? Yeah, if drift is there, we should not run apply until resolve the issue. Otherwise, what will happen? Your change will be along with your change, other change will impact, right? He may ask you that why you run Terraform apply, you supposed to inform me, right? Something. Yeah, here no attach, so no detach. Next. Guys, focus. My instance type is what? T2.micro. I'm going to change the instance settings. Stop the server. Stopping the server. Okay. Stop it, right? Again, I'm going to change instance settings. Change instance type T2.micro to T2.medium. Manually change instance type. T2.medium. Let's start the server. Clear na? So instance has started running also now. Now tell me, if I run Terraform plan, any changes or zero changes? Tell me, one to change or zero to change? Destroy. Instance type, do we need to destroy the server? Did I destroy the server to change the instance type? Hmm. Tell me, change or one to change or zero changes or destroy and create? One to change. If I run Terraform apply, auto approve. See, change also you can verify. Change is where? Understand why this is going to be changed? The reason in our code base instance type, we have given t2.micro. So stateful will manage desired state to current state. If this entry is not there, remote state as is t2.medium only. Clear now? Like IAM role. Just give me 2 minutes of time, guys. Okay. So one change, right? Okay. So let's go and check console level and refresh here. Uh, So instance type is T2.micro. No need to destroy. It's AWS behavior, not Terraform behavior. Terraform job is to whatever you are saying, it will be run API on the background. Okay. I think you got a clarity stateful, right? Next, let's go to here. Stateful inside. Stateful inside. For example, tags are what? Prada. If I tags prod, right? I'm going to add many Ds. Okay, just I'm doing some change directly stateful. Desired state is prod, current state is prod, right? If I run Terraform plan, expected result is what? Zero change or one change? Huh? Zero change or one change? Tell me guys, zero change or one change? Are you sure? Huh. And what about the state? This will again change to prod or still same? Refresh state, collect the information. Clear na? So no changes, right? But changes will be performed here only apply time only. Remember this. Action will be performed when you do apply only. Until and that no actions will be performed. Clear na? See, automatically change prod. Clear na? If I delete, new resource will create. So we have a backup, right? You can take backup as a main state file. I mean, for example, Control A, Control C. What is the file name? Terraform.tf state. Control V. Oh, wait. I can give Terraform plan now. Expected output is what? 1 to add, right? Stateful deleted, right? Sorry, 2 to add. S3 plus EC2. No state information, 2 to add, right? Copy paste the stateful information from the backup now, terraform.tf state. What about now? Zero changes are 2 to add. No? You can use Linux command also, mv terraform state back up into terraform.tf state also you can run. No changes, right? Why? Backup already stateful is there now. I'm taking from restore again as a normal. But here you will get latest version only. Understand? If you do this change, for example, delete and now means previous version, whatever it is, latest changes will get. If you want second change, third change, before change, version 1, version 2, version 3, it will not get, right? Why? Laptop is not tracking any changes as a versioning. So in this case, if you need a version, what you need to do, stateful you can keep into the version offered platforms like S3 or GitHub. Clear now? Any questions from anyone? Yeah, I'll discuss, Dibya. I'll discuss. You don't worry for that. Till here, everyone is clear or not? Stateful understanding, local changes, remote changes, state inside changes, manual changes, everything is clear or not? Very important stateful, guys. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Next. In this case, keeping stateful and local is not recommended. Why? First of all, your laptop is a device. Maybe some issue is there in your laptop. Laptop is not working. What will happen? If you take different laptop, new laptop, what will happen? No sync with your resources, right or not? Simple, no sync with your resources. Again, new resources will create. This is not good, right? Point number one. Point number two. Keeping stateful in your laptop, it's not a secure. Anyone can see your data. Stateful's data, if they see, they can understand what resources are existing to the remote end. Understand? Third, project means it's a collaboration. Not one person can do everything, right? Collaboration means what here? Your code can do changes by others. Other code you can do changes. If you keep stateful in your laptop, understand, there and stateful is not there. You both are working independently, right or not? Not like a collaboration. Your EC2 will create, he is EC2 will create, right or not? For example, if I push this code into GitHub, you can clone into your laptop. If you run your end also servers create, your end also stateful will create. My end also stateful is there, your end also there. We both are working collaboration or independent? Independent only, right? You are working with your account, I am working with my account. But project means not independent development, right? It's a collaboration development. Your changes can do, maybe you are not available, others can do the changes in that case. In this case, stateful should a stateful we can upload into the common place where other colleagues also can access the easily, right? In this case, definitely this is not in the laptop. Clear now? We have options. Remove version offered platforms. Git is there. S3 is there, right or not? Hmm. As we are developing a project into AWS, compared to Git, S3 is secure. Git is a common platform for everyone. S3 is not a common platform. We can use AWS only. It's a common platform. Point number three. There is a problem with the Git. For example, guys, if you push the code without stateful, if someone can pull the code, what will happen? Again, no collaboration, right? If you forget to push a state file, definite impact is there for everyone or not? For example, changes are done now. Done now. If I push the git push, main code only if I push, I forget to push the git state file. Or I have run the Terraform now. I got some important work. I forget to push my code. If anyone can run, what will happen? My changes will terminate or not? Definitely. Why? There is no common state file. If anyone can run, my changes may terminate or his changes separately create. Clear or not? For example, this state file contains this information. Resource EC2 S3 only, right? For example, no, I have done some changes here. A bucket name, something I have enabled. Versioning is not there. For example, here I have enabled here key name test. Okay. So before that, this state file is there in the GitHub also, code also in the GitHub also. So you have done some changes, key name. If you apply, what will happen? Key will update in your in your server. After that, what you need to do immediately? Push the code. You may forget to push the code. Others send old code only there, right? Old code, old state file. If they will run, what will happen? Your changes will delete or not? Clear or not? So if you push your state file into GitHub, definitely some cases you might forget to push the state file. Definitely. What will happen? You both are not in the sync. You and your colleague is not in the syncs. Maybe your resource may be deleted or his resource may be created additionally. In this case, we have to create a common platform for your request also go there, my request also go there only. Then only state can update. Clear na? In this case, what we can do, we can use S3 is a storage for state file. How it will work? This is my state file. Okay. Now two developers are working. Clear na? So in your main.tf, whatever EC to S3 code is there, right? When you run Terraform apply, request will go to where first time? Here. And update the state file. Clear na? Okay. Okay. And developer one, what they need to do? Push this code into GitHub. Push this code into GitHub. Only code, not state file. Push this code into GitHub. So other developer, what they need to do? Run git pull to update the code into local. But state file not update, right? So there and what will update? Main.tf. EC2 S3. Clear na? Both and same code is there or not? Yes. Now state file update into where? S3 bucket. When he run Terraform apply also, request first go to state file. Why? State file already created, right? Before time, state file is not there. That's what request will go to AWS environment. Then state file created. Now second person run Terraform apply as a state file configured into S3 na, request will go to state file first. State file will verify with here refresh state, check the changes. So desired state, current state same. So it will give 0 changes. Clear? Now tell me, both are working collaborative or not? If it is not collaborative, he can also create EC2 S3. Clear or not? So both requests will go to where? Both requests will go to where next time onwards? Yeah. Now stateful is common or independent? Common. So your changes and other changes are collaborative update or not? Yes. Clear now? You can also prepare like this. Don't ask me to send this. If I send to you, what you will get? My practice, how you can understand. You can also draw like this. But I'm not sharing the slides to you wantedly. Many people taking screenshots, I can understand. Yeah, I'll explain step by step process, numbering, so that you can understand. First, developer one. Developer one, focus please everyone. Developer one, run Terraform apply. First request will go to where? If there is no state file, first time request will go to where? Cloud directly. And then after created resources, so state file will create. Clear or not? State file will create. Okay. The state contains what? EC2 S3 information. Clear or not? EC2 S3 information. Okay. Next, what he needs to do after that? Push this code into GitHub repository. Clear na? Now, second developer, what he needs to do? Before run any code, any changes, first he needs to pull. Otherwise, these changes will miss. He may delete the resources also because state updated, but code is not updated. What will happen? Delete, right? Next, when he run the changes, any changes, request will go to where? request will go to state file. If you run Terraform apply. First apply, first time. Second apply here. Okay. So request will go to where? State file. State will collect the information from where? Remote. This is called what? Refresh state. Refresh state. What state file will decide now? If no changes are there, right? Your code, state file, both are same. No changes are there. So it will give 0 changes. So request will go to cloud, 0 changes. Request will not go to cloud, 0 changes only. Clear na? If he will update the code, for example, he's update the code RDS. Okay. Okay. Let's write like this. Request will go to state file. EC to S3 is there. RDS is not there in the cloud. So what it will give? 1 to add. 1 to add is what? RDS. 1 to add. Only RDS or EC to S3 also? Only RDS. EC to S3 information already updated in the state file. Common state file, right? Both. 1 to add RDS. RDS created. Again, what will happen? Okay. Let's give 6. 6 RDS create. RDS create. Okay. After refresh, RDS create. RDS also update into the cloud inside. Clear na? Again, state file will update or not? Yeah, 7. Again, state file update. Now state file inside is what? EC2. First time EC2 S3. Now RDS also. Now tell me, developer 2 up to date with state file or not? Up to date with code or not? What about developer 1? Not up to date with code, right? Whenever he run, again he need to push this code into GitHub. Again he need to pull from developer to changes. Pull developer to changes. Clear or not? This is push developer 1 changes, D1 changes. So here push D2 changes. Pull D1 changes. So if he do the changes, he can push, other person can pull. If developer 1 do the changes, developer 2 can pull, push, pull, work the changes. But all changes will update into common point is where? State file. This is important. So push data changes 8 number, right? Number 8. And developer 1 pull is 9. That's it. And next time if you run anything, request will go to where? State file 10. Again, refresh state 11. Same process, it will continue. Refresh again 11. Refresh 11 for whose changes? D1 changes. Clear na? Very good, Syed. Tell me, now S3 versioning enable or disable? Enable. Each change it will track. If something issue is there in your code, no need to worry. Simply can switch to previous version or old version. Many versions are there. Each change version will be there. That's what state enable bucket. Definitely we have to enable versioning. Now stateful high availability across agent or across region this? Across AZ only. I want to enable across region. This state is very, very important, guys. If this bucket issue is there, region issue is there, if state is not working properly, what will happen? Existing resource out of sync. So I want to enable across region. What I can do? Very good. We have to enable cross region replication concept here. Cross region replication. Clear now? Any questions from anyone? Guys, all are silent. Why? Tell me, guys, I'll repeat. I don't have any problem. These are very important concepts. Or you can try it today. Ask tomorrow, I'll repeat. Also fine. Concept is clear or not? Yeah. Yeah. So push the state file in GitHub is not recommended always. The reason your request will not go every time GitHub, only S3. S3 block we have to add in your source code. That's it only. Just small block. Yeah, sure, sure. My S3, why Kiran, why you created S3 in different region? Create in same region. Who created S3 in different region? You only create, right? Uh-huh. Total mismatch. Even though we have a process, cross region policy, IAM policy, we have to attach. Request will go to directly US East 1 only, right? But bucket is not there in US East 1 in Mumbai, right? So we have to create a cross account policy and cross region policy and attach. Bucket can create a different account also. Cross account policy required. So, okay, let's add a state file block now. So my state file created into where? Local only. I don't want to create into local, write a one block backend dot tf. Backend.tf. If you write in your repository inside backend.tf, that meaning is state file is don't want to create into the local, create into the S3. Now backend.tf inside S3 details only there. Automatically it will create into the remote information. You can take from official repository backend block backend.tf S3 Terraform. This is the backend block. Copy and add here. Now the important thing is what? Bucket name is, you have to mention key means what? Path. Key means path, where to create a state file. Understand? My bucket is bucket no longer available. Something bucket is exist, right? Copy. Bucket. So key, for example, I'm not mentioning anything directly. I'm mentioning terraform.tf state. So this file directly upload into this bucket inside. Clear or not? Without any folders. Clear or not? Yeah. Okay. Now run Terraform. Whenever you can backend update it now, you have to run Terraform init again. Initialize the backend also. See? So this backend block means what? This is for state file only. This block is for state file. Do you want to copy existing state to the new backend? Yes or not? Yes. Otherwise, it will create again new resources. Yes. Copy into new backend. Done. Now see, successfully configure the backend S3. Terraform will automatically use this backend unless backend configuration is changed. So initialize the provider plugins and all. Yeah, now you can run Terraform. So you can do any changes in the code. Or for example, I'm creating a resource block for AWS VPC. Concept is not on the code. Concept is in the state file. So don't worry for the code. Tomorrow we will discuss complete code, custom network creation, NAT gateway creation and all through the code only. Concept is state file. CIDR block 10.0.0.0 by 16. Terraform init. Terraform plan. Guys, you don't worry. Whatever I discuss this process, I'll show you practically. Understand? Even if you understand 10% also, I'm fine. Practically, will get 100%. Terraform plan. So most of the entry questions on Terraform, you will get state file questions only. 90% chances are only state file concepts. Why to add one to destroy? Yeah. Is it already created? Huh? No, 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 no. Sorry, my bad. S3 already created, right? If I remove from here, S3 will destroy. Clear or not? I'm using backend block, this S3. So let's go and create one S3 bucket. Both are in same code, right? Understand what I'm to say? See, backend block inside same name all given, a different name given. Then destroy is what? Oh, okay. Subnet I have added, right? So that's what the problem. Oh. Why instance is destroying? Any changes I made here? Instance name must be replaced. Okay. Oh, because of this, guys. Understand? Uh, okay. Mm. 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 403, huh? Okay. So understand now? Guys, tell me, if server created with one key name, are you able to change the key name? Is it possible to modify the key name? No. If you need same key, destroy and create with the same key only, right? That's what it's a force delete to create again server with key name. Say, this key. That's what the destroy. Now again, see, this is all about AWS behavior, not Terraform behavior. Terraform don't know. Key is required, key is not required and all. Terraform will inform to AWS, hey, create this. Background AWS will perform. Clear na? Want to add what? Backend block. Want to add backend block. Let's run now. Terraform, apply, auto, approve. My suggestion is don't mention S3 bucket here. Create S3 bucket separately or manually or Terraform, use that bucket name into backend block. Here, if you observe, S3 also creating, backend blocks also I'm using. For example, Terraform first apply this, what will happen? S3 not exist at that time, right? So it will throw an error, right? S3 not yet exist. So there is no rule to take Terraform first S3, then backend. Maybe it will first stateful will be initiated. Understand, at that time S3 should exist, right? But if you keep S3 into the same code, if you create S3 also same time, at that time S3 is not created, right? First request will go to state file. State file will verify S3 is not exist. But S3 code also here. So S3 create separately, manually or different repository. Then use that S3 bucket name into your state file. Here, why I'm not getting an issue? Already S3 created before. I'm running second time this is. If you run first time, definitely issue will come. Clear now? Okay, one added. Let's go to S3 bucket inside. You can see stateful update or not. So can I delete this state file now? Happy. You can copy already done, right? It's not move. If it is move, you cannot see here the stateful. Copy means from here to S3 existing information. Now you can check. You can open this. You can open this. You can see the JSON content of state file. Clear now? Now tell me one thing. Whoever use my code this day 3, their request will go to where every time? S3. Day 3 inside only backend block is there now. If I push Terraform code, backend block also will push or not? If they will pull, backend code also update or not? So his request also go to same S3. My request also go to same S3. Like, right or not? Now day 2 inside if I run, where the if day 2 inside if I run Terraform apply, state file will create into where? Local only. Why? Backend block is not there here. Day 3 inside only backend block is there. So backend block means I'm saying to state file, you can store into here only. Clear na? Now one question to you. Control C. Can I add backend block for day 2 also? Yes. Backend dot tf. I'm adding a state file. Where how to run? Go to no. Day 2. I should go to day 2, right? CD day 2. Now tell me, if I run now, okay, this is not required, right? Stateful here. Now tell me, if day 2 inside, if I run, what will happen? It will override or not? Day 3 stateful is different. Day 2 stateful is different. You are saying go to day 3 stateful. Day 2 will priority now. You're running from day 2. What stateful can understand? Okay, existing state is not required. It will delete and it will create day 2 inside resources. Clear or not? See, Terraform plan. Init is mandatory as backend is updated. Terraform init. Terraform plan. Two to add, two to destroy. Why? This data inside code is what? AWS VPC, AWS instance, AWS subnet. Day 3 inside code is what? ES3 and EC2, right? You can check what and all destroying here. Yeah, S3 is destroying. Why S3 is destroying? S3 related main code is not there in the day 2. Right or not? See guys, understand. Day 2 code is what? Only instance VPC subnet. I'm saying apply these changes, saying to home state file. State contains what? Day 3 information. State contains day 3 information is what? S3, EC2. But from the day to what I'm saying, apply my changes. What stateful can understand? Desired state is day 2. Current state is what? Day 3 current state. But follow day 2 desired state. Day 3 current state will be remove. Clear na? So to avoid this, what I need to do? This backend block is there na? Here I can add day 2. Clear na? The meaning is what now? Huh? That's what here S3 code is not there na? Here S3, see date is desired state now, right? I'm applying from where? Day 2. Where is the state file? I'm giving which state file? Day 3 state file path I'm giving to day 2. So request will go to where? Day 3 information state file, right? What it will do? Okay, current state is S3 bucket is created, ESUT is created. Desired state is what? Day 2 code. Day 2 code inside any S3 bucket is there. So that's what destroying. Clear or not? But how to avoid this? You can add the backend block, but don't give same path for day 3 using path. Understand? Day 3 using directly state file without any path, right? But day 2 time, what I'm going to say, create a day 2 folder, update inside the state file. So S3 behavior is what, guys? S3 inside, if you upload a file, again same file if you upload, what will happen? Override, right? Now without override, I'm saying this state path is different. So it will not override existing state file. Now you can see. Again, init is required. Backend block, if you do any changes, you have to do init. Init, Terraform init, reconfigure. Okay. Backend block inside, if you do any changes, reconfigure is required. Now tell me expected output is what? Any destroy? No. Day 2, whatever changes are there, it will be apply. Terraform plan. Clear na? 3 to add. Instance, subnet, VPC. If I run, what will happen now? How many state files I can see in my S3 bucket? 2. One is directly into the bucket, one is day 2 inside a bucket. So you can manage same bucket, different folders. Day 1 folder inside day 1 state file, day 2 folder inside day 2 state file. Like this, we can manage. What is the issue? Subnet, I'm not giving anything. Let's VPC creating. Correct. Okay, got it. Unauthorized operations. You are not authorized to perform AP South 1. Why AP South 1 taking this is? Provider. Oh. So plural site Mumbai access is not there, right? Understand? That's what unauthorized. Read the error, you can easily understand, guys. Not understand. Not required. Provider inside. Let's see. Provider inside I have done changes, right? Backend inside if you do changes. Backend block inside if you do changes, Terraform it is required. Error, huh? Why error? Image ID. AMI ID is Mumbai AMI ID, yeah? Mainnet TF. What? Okay. Let's take this AMI ID. Yesterday we did some many changes, right? So here to here. Same AMI ID, yeah? Date inside also it should take. Devider TFRs, it should not. So understand the concept of state file. Yeah, you can apply. Every time don't run apply. By seeing the plan, you can understand. Otherwise, you will create many resources. Small change apply means, I mean, same inside, same repository, no additional resources will create. Day 2, you can go and apply. Day 3, you can come and apply. Day 1, you can go and apply. Many resources will create. Why this error 400 missing parameter? Day 2. Yeah, day 2 inside Terra. Oh, Terraform. Okay. So Terra from I have given, right? This name should be same. I told you, right? So that's what this is expecting from backend.tf. Backend.tf, you have to explicitly mention -var and backend file. Yeah. Now it will work. It will take from where? Terraform what? TFRs. Clear now? Okay. Enough for today. If I discuss more, you may confuse. Concept is little difficult, right? I can understand. State locking concept also there. Little easy then compared to state file. The state locking concept is if two persons run Terraform apply same time, as stateful is common, right? So which changes it will take? So conflicts will come, right? So that time we can enable a locking process. Who applied first? Apply lock stateful until complete their apply command process. Then if he apply command process is done, stateful is update everything from the current state. Next lock will release. Other colleague can run anything. If it will allow apply command not completing within seconds, right? Updating the state will track the information from the remote. At that time, someone also say these my changes also collect Terraform apply. Stateful will confuse here. Two changes, two instructions. So conflict will come. That's what we have to give locking process. Clear now? Okay, let me push this code. Git status, git add, git commit -m day 3, git push. So please go and practice in the labs. This is very important class. Clear na, everyone? Yeah, S3. Yeah. I can see two state files. One is directly updated. One is day to inside updated. Folder automatically created if you add in the backend block. Okay. No need to create folder before. So when you add in the backend block, automatically this will create a folder. Thanks. Bye-bye.